Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I have a project share for you. Right now I'm visiting my family, that's why I have my background is a little bit different. I'm doing it on her kitchen counter. So this is a book that I made while I'm here at my friend's house. It is for another friend who loves Star Wars, and I had picked up this little golden book at a thrift store. It's a newer one, I think from 2015, but it's this really cute illustrated Star Wars book, and it's the Return of the Jedi version. But I made a little golden book junk journal for her, and I picked up this Star Wars fabric at Walmart and covered the back with it and added some rickrack trim. I made a tassel just out of some various blacks and blues and reds of ribbon and lace and trim. And then I had picked up this little keychain at the Scrapbook Expo that has C3PO and R2-D2 on it. On the cover I also added this little Yoda I picked up at the Scrapbook Expo. It's just like an epoxy little thing, kind of like a button, but it doesn't have any holes or anything. So I glued that on the front and added rickrack trim here. I attached some ribbon on the inside. And I used this paper collection. It's called Space Academy, and it's from Carta Bella that I had picked up at the Scrapbook Expo as well. So I thought it went really great with this. I also found a couple sheets of Star Wars paper at the Scrapbook Expo. It was by a custom company, and I will put a link down. They have a website, so I'll put a link for that as well. I'll find a link for this paper too, so check out the description box below. I had found another Star Wars book, so like an old book from a thrift store, so I cut out some images to make a little pocket there. And then these are pieces from a game I found at a thrift store. I added lots of lace and trims on the edges. I made pockets and belly bands. My friend loves Star Wars and Star Trek. There's just this one picture of Captain Picard there that she had taken, and she travels a lot, so she took him with him that time, and I can't remember where it was she was visiting. You might recognize that if you've been there, but I have not. So I left the whole book in the junk journal, the pages from the book, and just added them in with other pages. This is a book that I had found. I think it was a science book, a kid's book, an old one. So I just made the page into a pocket. I think it was a storybook, I think, because there's a little Red Riding Hood on the other side. But I just made a pocket so this would be the only page showing. And then here she is again at another location. The Space Academy paper came with a sheet of cardstock stickers, and they were just super cute. The paper kind of reminds me of the Jetsons, but I just thought since it was the space, it would go well with Star Wars. This is another vintage book page that I think it was from a science golden book, but it was on the planet, so I stuck that in there. I added some of that fabric there for a tab. And then a doily and more stickers. This was a magazine page from a Discover magazine. And there's a pocket. And I added another picture. I apologize for the glare. It's hard to do filming somewhere else where you don't have all your lighting equipment that you normally use. So I'm trying to do this at an angle where you won't get as much of the glare. So there's another belly band. She goes to toy fairs and Comic Cons a lot, so I tried to just include pictures of her Star Wars, and then if she happened to have a picture of herself at other locations, then I included that as well. The paper collection came with a lot of cool journaling cards. That was one of them. And then a lot of cool cut aparts. So I used those as pockets and then included some of the journaling cards in there. Here's an envelope. I just stuck some paper in there to add some color in there so that she could tuck away some tickets or whatever. I found a Star Wars Mad Lib game at a thrift store, so I included some of those pages in there as well. And here I made a little ruffle with the fabric. There's another journaling card, or just a cut apart. It's another book page that I cut apart there. Here's another book. I actually found that at the Dollar Tree. It was a book about space. I just took out a couple pages for that. This is a Christmas tag that I had in my stash. I picked those up at Big Lots a few years ago, so I thought that would be cute to go in there. Another belly band. The inside here was this was a paper that I picked up at the Scrapbook Expo, and it had two sizes. There was 12 by 12, so I wanted to show the whole Star Wars. So this is the inside of the signature. So I just cut apart and then just sewed them at the top and the bottom to make pockets, and then I added journaling cards on the sides there. And then these were pieces from those cards from the card game that I had found, so I just cut them apart and glued them along the bottom there. All of those cards and a belly band, that really cute robot paper. I thought that was super cute. Flip out. Belly band. She had gone to Disneyland where they have the Star Wars. I think this was like a little show they had at Disneyland. She took a picture of the introduction screen. Here's a tag that I made just with some paper, and I had this, it's a little snug in there, but I had this music sheet, a vintage music sheet called Skyrockets, so I just cut that out. The other side was not, it had nothing to do with space, so I decided I wanted to put it on a tag. And I just added some paper and stickers, and then this little image of R2-D2. Here's another paper from that science book on space. Here I included a whole book page from that little book that I found. Flip out. Another belly band. This is really cute. It kind of reminds you of the Jetsons, I think. Stick that back in there. I used some tea stained paper in here, like a ledger and graph paper and regular paper, and some doilies. Illustrations are super cute in this book. Here's another vintage book page that I found that was a music sheet, and it's called Shooting Stars, so I put that in there. Included another one of those Christmas tags. That's another cute sticker from the sheet, and then this was from a Comic-Con that she went to, I believe, and it was just somebody dressed up. This is some old wrapping paper that I found at my parents' house. So I just thought that would be perfect to put in this book about space. It's an envelope. And this is in the back again. So I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that you had a great Christmas and wonderful times with your family and friends. Happy New Year again, and we'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.